Hello, good people. It's Friday. It's noon. It is time for today's episode of Severe Exposure. The type of show that happens because I went to an estate sale one time on Fill a Bag Day and went ham. So what do we got going today? Well, it's Friday, so let's make it a party. Today we got the soundtrack to the movie Bringing Down the House, a 2003 movie starring Steve Martin and Queen Latifah. A movie I've never seen. I don't even think I've heard of it. One of Steve Martin's lesser works. The Jerk, This Ain't. Come to think, it might be one of Queen Latifah's lesser works as well. Jury's still out on that. But let's go ahead and pop this in so we can bring down the house before YouTube brings down the stream. Now, the designers here at Hollywood Records have taken the extraordinary step of printing the entire track listing on the front cover of the soundtrack, which tells me they didn't have a lot of assets to work with. I mean, this soundtrack cover, it just seems like such an afterthought. But something that happens when they're contractually obligated for something. But as you can see, what do we got here? We got Eve and Jadakiss, Foxy Brown, Queen Latifah, Floetry, Kelly Price, Mr. Cheeks, The Iceberg. Wait, The Icebergs? But running back, I'm looking at the front cover right now. It just says, underneath Mr. Cheeks, it says Iceberg. The Icebergs? All right, okay. Moving on, we got Lil Wayne featuring the Big Timers and TQ, Queen Latifah with Mario Winans. The unit, Pharrell is on here, back in his nerd days. Calvin Richardson and Barry White. So for the next 13 tracks, we are going to play out this movie in our heads. I've never seen it, so I mean, as we go through, maybe we can figure out which scene each song is soundtracking. I don't know the plot of the movie. That will be determined by the songs that we hear. Maybe. All right, let's get going here. Starting off with Eve and Jadakiss with Let's Go Hit the Dance Floor.
Yeah, come on, Evie, Jada, Just Blaze, break it down. Let's go.
Produced by Just Blaze, got it?
See, we gonna bring down the house right now.
Bring down the house right now, okay.
What up, double R.
Who's with me?
Just Blaze, Jada. They ain't ready. Who would've believed?
Who's with me? I know Stunty is with me today. Hello, Stunt Rock Confusion. Thank you for tuning into the show. Expected disappointment, be pleasantly surprised. Well, after yesterday's Brad episode, going much better than I would have expected. And also, with that being the first compilation album, I figured one good turn deserves another. Let's get down with a soundtrack. Greatness of the gods. Right, I mean, sure. It's high praise for Eve or Jadakiss. Little G. Oh, anyway, but good afternoon to you, Corporal Cornelius. Who else in here today? We got the Groove Seeker showing up. Nothing says 2000s hip-hop like Steve Martin, right? I mean, look at the cover. He's like leaning away from the track listing. Body language. Wonky Ramone in the house. Hey, how you doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Isn't this 90s? No, this is Nothing says 90s hip hop more than Steve Martin. I don't know. This is a 2003 soundtrack, right? Let's go back. Yeah, 2003. Throw a fat beat under that banjo, Chris. Right? Can we get like a trap version of Tonight You Belong to Me? For some Steve Martin hip hop. Dr. God should be here for this. Well, you know, he's a very busy individual. He makes house calls. Yeah, we might find that this album summarizes the odds. I mean, I'm on board so far. I'm with you as long as the next entry is Ace of Base. You know, throw a penny into the fountain. Or whatever the overseas equivalent is. Do they throw coins into fountains to make wishes? Where you are, right, Stunty? Dagger Studios is here. Good afternoon. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Mark Ward never saw this, but I'm guessing the plot. There we go. Mark understands the assignment. Thank you for being here once again. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. That Eve and Jadakiss song was smoking. Fox 5. All right, What You Gotta Do by Foxy Brown. Obviously, Steve Martin is the master. Yeah, you know, master of wearing the arrow that looks like it's going through the head. Sorry, does that date me? Oh, Wolfman, I knew you are a hip hop fan. Is Jadakiss too commercial to consider hip hop 10 top 10 MCs of all time? I wouldn't put Jadakiss in the top 10 MCs of all time, but I haven't really thought about that list outside of maybe top 5. All right, so here we go. We got a riff on the Tom Tom Club. Love to hear it. I mean, this song has been sampled so many times, but it doesn't get old. Uptight white guy gets his life turned upside down, endures wacky situations, and learns valuable lessons. Mark, are you an industry insider? I guess Eugene Levy was in this movie also, which they couldn't put him on the cover because the whole thing would have been taken up by his eyebrows. Come on now. Oh wait, here we go. Audrey Hepburn likes throwing coins. All right. Does she pitch pennies? You know, they'll knock you out. Wolfman, can we get deeper into your selection process for this series, especially this one? Ace of Base sounds way better than I remembered. It's actually clever reggae pop. You know, the first 30, 40 episodes of this is just warm-up, because these are the finds. They all came from one spot. I got like a container, and I looked inside it at the estate sale. It was filled with CDs, and none of them had cases. Since it was filled back there, I just grabbed the whole thing, put it in. So this is kind of like warm-up. As far as like hitting the actual racks at the thrift stores, etc., etc., all that's coming, and you will see a marked improvement in the quality of the selections that we'll be exploring. But I figured, you know, let's start off with what's likely to be some of the worst stuff. I mean, I didn't know that Bringing Down the House was going to have this stuff on it. I was like, I was Bringing Down the House. I saw the picture of the guy on the disc. I was like, oh, I've never seen it, heard this movie. Whatever, it's borderline free. But the selection, I'll get more into the selection process once I start actually making selections. This was all just a lot. But as a challenge to myself, I was like, let's get the flow of this show down. Let's start reacting to things that might cause an adverse reaction. First, get all that out of the way so we can put it behind us forever. All right, we on to the first of 2 Queen Latifah tracks on this week. This is Better Than the Rest. Okay, so far best entry in this whole series. Agreed, hard agree. Chill on my back. Does MC Lars rank in the top 10 MCs of all time? I mean, that's like putting Brack in the top 10 MCs of all time. Let's see, top 10 MCs of all time. That could be like a whole series unto itself. But Ace, what I was saying about Ace of Base could happen. All right, it might be a little bit, but it could happen. It'll happen. Oh, no worries. I am the Typo King. MC Lars is probably 4,743 on the list. That's not bad. How many rappers are there? A million? Hip hop is international. Go check out some Skills on Moss. If you don't believe me. Or MC Solar, he's probably an artist that would much more likely pop up at the thrift. Love how Tim and Chris have made more money from this than David Byrne's complete oeuvre. Oh, from the fun sample. I do like that. I met David Byrne one time, and he was. I mean, I don't want to bash the guy, but I mean, like, kind of a jerk. I totally agree with that position in the overall ranking. Right on. Warp Dog Record Hub, thank you. You got here early today. Eugene Levy's eyebrows are useful to mute the lesser tracks on this disc. I haven't heard a lesser track quite yet. I mean, maybe this one, but this one still got the flow, so. Ivan, Music Man, Friday, movie soundtrack time, you know it. Thinking about starting a movie night over on the Twitch channel. Would anybody watch? I mean, we're already doing VHS roulette, but I was thinking maybe now that the weather is starting to get a little bit nicer, maybe we could do a virtual drive-in. Let me know what you think. Top 5 MCs would be a great social club topic. It'd be tough. I mean, I would have to do some preparation for that. I'd have to sit down and think with a physical pen and a pad of paper as the ink sinks deep into the page. And I start thinking, and then all of a sudden I start writing a rhyme. And then it just keeps going, right? And the next thing you know, social club turns into like a a freestyle cipher.
Urban branded, stranded, talking about fashion.
It could work. I mean, I've got a whole box of like hip hop 12 inches with like instrumentals. So we got the beats at the ready. We can talk about the top 5 MCs, but it has to be in rapped form. Oh, you also have this on CD. This is great. I've never seen the movie. I've never heard the soundtrack. I didn't even know that it was hip hop, and it seems like kind of sticks out like a sore thumb amongst the other CDs that were a part of this lot. Yay for Ace of Base. Hey, you know, trolling, not trolling, I don't care. Like what you want to like. I don't remember stocking the CD. We must have had it. I mean, it really... Hold on. The Discogs entry for this. Okay, there was a U.S. press, an Australia, New Zealand press, and a German press. So, maybe not. It's not. You probably did, but I mean, it's the type of thing that you could see like every day, and it's still not going to make any kind of impression on your memory. Sorry, we into "Where's the Love" by Floetry. Who produced this? The Bishop. Don't know the Bishop. Wait a minute. Okay, I checked the Discogs page. It says track 2, Foxy Brown, What You Gonna Do, was produced by Jelly Roll? Different Jelly Roll. Brother, oh yeah, different. That's a very different Jelly Roll. Brother of Blackdoven and Joby Lynn, and nephew and cousin from the Wilson family. Ronnie, Robert, Charles, Andre, Casey, Brett. Okay. It's funny that Jelly Roll would have like a parentheses 2 or whatever on Discogs. There was a Jelly Roll before the Jelly Roll we all know and hate. I like that you bring out these forgotten discs. I can't forget them if I don't know them. I mean, the rest of the world may have moved on, but not me. I'm willing to go there. Who else is playing? Bread. Has the Social Club done a top 5 or more film soundtracks episode yet? Another great idea for a show. Oh, somebody jot these down. I gotta react. I love how I'm just like not reacting at all to the songs, except for recognize that each one so far has been fire. Just for the sheer fact, I constantly have to jump between 3 different keyboard settings, plus old, new, sweet. I end up typo king at any rate. Understandable. I don't even know. You don't even make that many typos. I mean, you make less typos than I do, like audio and connection faux pas. I have to switch audio settings with like literally every stream. You know, you got one setting for when, you know, an external audio source. You got one for the sound coming straight through the computer using software, you know. Yet another one for StreamYard versus Restream. It's a whole problem. You're doing great. It is a good idea. There we go. We love soundtracks. What do you think of this one? This is Kelly Price. Ain't Nobody.
this and gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist. I needed someone, and now we're flying through the stars.
Kelly Price do anything else? I mean, yeah, she does like the whole like neo soul, probably like a gospel record or two. I don't think she does. She do like stuff with like groups. David Byrne might be on the spectrum. I thought Jay Mascis was a jerk when I met him. Same thing. Don't know. Only the Dr. Gons could make such a diagnosis. How about repair for a week and then not do it? Yes, there's a motif. DC Cypher Club. Who's gonna? Someone's gonna come up and beatbox. I mean, yeah, but we'll have some beats going, but we need somebody to provide the wiki. Yes, you can remember we're already on for a hip hop video. That's good news. Wait a minute, you guys are working together on a hip hop video? That would be must-see TV. Unprecedented idea for the social club. Naturally, Nate, I think it could be surprising. No, I'm with you, and I agree. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot, right? I mean, believe me, there is a line that can be crossed that I hope not to, but if it happens, it happens. I mean, Ace of Base is pretty easy to come across used copies of. The Sign and The Bridge. Stunty should guess if y'all are doing a hip-hop episode. Can he beatbox? You're banned by Joel. No, nonsense. Absolutely not. Join the full. I didn't think you remembered Stunty. It seems like Nate is a good fit. Oh, for a hip-hop show? Social club. Best thing I've ever heard of in my life. Hey. I think I've heard of a few things that are a little bit more in that direction. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm too busy judging the Bringing Down the House CD. Because we on to Mr. Cheeks. Hey, okay. We're listening to Mr. Cheeks. And you're going to say this about Social Club? Come on. I can think of at least 50 VC things that would top that. You know I'm right. Okay, let's break this down. Dort. Okay, all right. Fair enough. Fair play. Shut-in. Again, okay. Can't really defend that. Trying to impress each other. Now that's where I step in. If anybody's impressed by any record that I have to show anything I have to say about them, then the joke's on them. I do that show a lot of for the same reasons I do this one, man. It's all about expanding. Expansion. If I was there, I would certainly avoid a full Wu-Tang Clan name check. What, the RZA, the Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon, the Seth, Luke God, Cold Tick, Roseface Killer, and the Method Man? Chaka Khan sample. I'm behind. Oh, so I'm behind. I'm all behind. Hey man, I thought it worked. Right. Who knew? The only Swedish that anybody knows over here is like calyx. All right? In the VC, it's like the one Swedish word everybody knows. All right, let's move down the chat. Let's catch up a little bit here. Any real MC top 5 should include Kool Keith and Dell. Sensational would be another contender. That only leaves 2 slots left. And that's there's a whole lot of MCs that I think would be deserving. Dell, top 5 all time. He's good. Is he that good? Man, this is gonna take a while. Mick, welcome to the program. Thank you for tuning in today. Good to see you, sir. We're listening to the... Yeah, Mick, do you ever see this movie? You want to shed some light on this? We're 6 tracks in, and we're still in the opening credits. If we're playing the movie in our heads here. But that's because, you know, the movie had a cold open that lasted for a while. You ever see a movie that didn't have any opening credits? I saw one time. It was disorienting. I was like, okay. It just jumps right in on, okay, the movie has started. And then it just rolls and rolls. And then it showed the name at the end. Showed the name of the film, and then it just rolled the end credits. We got a lot of folks saying hello today. Great to have everybody here. All right, now this is either Iceberg, a.k.a. The Icebergs. I mean, that's got to be a mistake on the part of Apple Music, right? Or whatever CD database it pulls this information from. Unless, I mean, the vocals are double tracked, but unless it's just 2 guys that rap the same thing at the same time, that would be kind of funny. Maybe that was the whole shtick. I'm not up on the Icebergs, aka Iceberg. Iceberg Slim, but I'm guessing not on this track. Sick MCs, but all of our ages will impact our lists for sure. Undoubtedly. I woke up with the worst cold this morning. Headache, fever, body ache, congested nose, been slowly getting back to 30% functionality. Need 20 more for my stream tonight. Man, very sorry to hear that, Stunty. You woke up feeling that kind of way, and you decided that you needed to suffer more, so let's tune into a severe exposure. Or any stream that I make an appearance on. Sorry about that. Breakfast King doesn't care who put in your top 5. As long as Rakim is there. There's man, the name of so many rappers just rolling through my head. It's like a slot machine. And they all good. Rakim, right there. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. You know, by 2003, This is not the hip hop that I was listening to. I was still, I was still coming out of the backpacker phase in '03, listening to a lot of Anacon, Def Jux, Rhyme Sayers, Living Legends, that kind of thing. This was a level of money that was like, a little bit above the DIY type stuff that I was checking out. So I missed out on a lot of this completely. And that's becoming a regret as this goes on.
Look at here. This
is a good soundtrack.
Hook up the turntables. Wolf get on the keyboard, and we gonna run this one. You heard?
Hook up the turntables. Wolf, get on the keyboards. Like keyboard? Oh God.
Let me slide in the Benz with the fished out fans. Hit the mall with my girlfriends, dish out ends. Cause you know
like the movie driving thing. Right, I mean, but of course, I mean, we'd probably be doing this at nighttime, my time. So it might be a situation where you, living a little bit further away, would have to wake up at like 3:45 a.m. and tune in. I don't know how to. It would probably be like, early morning for you. Be the late night for us. I don't know. Time zones. I need a calculator for those. All right, so we got Way of Life. Lil Wayne featuring Big Timers. So Bringing Down the House was a film that was released by Touchstone Pictures, which was Disney's film imprint for doing things that kind of fell outside the Disney sanitization. I mean, honestly, they could have just slapped a Disney logo on it. Look at that cover. But Lil Wayne doing it. I mean, this would qualify as a Disney soundtrack. Put out by Hollywood Records, a Disney-owned label. Disney all over. He was doing Disney soundtracks 23 years ago. And we don't cop them and we don't stop now. We glow the people everywhere we go. We smell like yo Birdman, my pulse, so that make me go. Anyway, okay, sorry. I was got a little lost in that bass line. Paul, I would put Mantronics before him. Mantronics top 5 all time. You only have 5 slots, Stunty. Just gonna make the IKEA joke. Well, you can always count on me for the groaners. But honestly, outside of IKEA product names, I mean, the average American is not going to know a word of Swedish. The way it is. Stunty, is it possible I learned about the Singing Bowls of Tibet record from you? Probably. I mean, you're not gonna hear that watching Steven Schnee. Or anybody else, really. I mean, come on. Who's playing the Tibetan Singing Bowls record? You heard it on Stunty's stream. All right. That was a Way of Life. Wolf, good job on the keyboards. Do you think? Okay, we got the second Queen Latifah track on here. This one features Mario Winans. Stop your whining. It's highly possible. I played several such records. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. He's like, you say like, hey, did I hear the Tibetan Singing Bowls record from you? And the response is, which one? Yeah, it was Stunchy Street. Pretty sure Iceberg was a Cash Money artist. Right on. It's. It'd be funny if the if we come up here and it's like the Nerds. Wait a minute. I see it. Okay, we haven't gotten to it yet, but the next track is going to be Gutta by Unity. Look at the track listing on the cover. It says The Unit. The Unit. Not Unity. At this point, I have to wonder who's getting it wrong. You know, and who knows? Maybe it's The Units, and it's secretly a jam deck track. Hey, awesome. No way. What a record to find. That would have come home with me as well. Ain't Nobody Chocolate Covered Original. Iceberg. A-OK. Rufus and Chaka Khan. Ain't Nobody from 1984. They have the original. Love the song. Oh, this is way back at the Kelly Price song. Wow. Let's jump ahead. The dozens of bootleg Lil Wayne mixtapes a thing outside my region. I don't know, I got a lot of Lil Wayne off of a site that hosted mixtapes called DatPiff. And so, if there were actually like physical bootlegs, it would have been before my time with Lil Wayne. Well, you know, actually, no, that's not entirely true. I listened to Lil Wayne when he was still with his group. Didn't get into the solo stuff till later. Mantronics, not top percentage, but above Rakim. Top 100. All right, I think a top MC's debate would get people all worked up. It's unfortunate that the Dream Warriors don't get any love whatsoever in the VC. Well, you know, we like Nightmare on Elm Street movies. All right, here we got Gutta, Unity. Hey, you know, so far that Queen Latifah, Mario Winans, so far was the weakest track. But here we go. Listen to this. We back. Photoshop diarrhea, aesthetic and Cash Money era. Look, it was one design studio doing all of those. They did the Cash Money stuff. They did the No Limit stuff. And any number of imitators. But Pen and Pixel, shout out. They were probably subconsciously an influence in me wanting to learn how to use Photoshop. Grasshopper TV just got here. Hi. Hey, Grasshopper, I shot you a link to that Throbbing Gristle box set. The link is still good for another like day and a half. So go snag that. Good to have you here, brother. Best Queen Latifah track, Coming to My House, the Zanzibar mix. That's highly specific. I don't know, maybe they should have done a remix of UNITY with Unity, who we're hearing right now. Sipping the Smirnoff. Was Smirnoff considered like a well brand at the time? I mean, it is now. Now we have craft vodkas. Tony Humphries, forever. Ladies First is the best Queen Latifah track because she did it with. That was with Moni Love, yeah, wasn't it? That's a good tune. A Millie is a top 20 best hot song, all genres. It's hard to disagree, except 6 foot, 7 foot might be an even better track than A Millie. A Millie, A Millie, A Millie, A Millie, A Millie, yeah. Visit 3 hip-hop record stores on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Yep. I was blessed to just have one hip-hop record store. It's not open anymore though. It's a shame. I miss it all the time. But yeah, Fifth Element was a record store. They only stocked hip-hop and like graffiti supplies. Shout out to Fifth Element and the cats working there in the early 2000s. The Dream Warriors did my definition of a boombastic jazz style. Whoa, that's sounding a little cool bone. All right. Oh, here we go. I know this song. Maybe you do too. This was the big single off the first Nerd album. With backing instrumentation from Spy Mob. Shout out. You guys know the Dream Warriors? Their production was done by the Grassroots. Did they get MTV Play or BET? Where did you send me the link? It's in your Instagram DMs. I'm a cop car. Almost over now. I haven't heard this song in probably since around 2003. You know, those first two Nerd records were surprisingly pretty good. It was actually different from a lot of what was happening at the time. And I kind of wish that Pharrell had kind of kept in that direction. But he didn't. But on the other hand, we got Milkshake out of it, so. Does it though? I mean, I don't know what song you're referring to. I'm all behind. Split single with Mobb Deep. All right, hey Nate, I've never seen this movie, Bringing Down the House. I don't know if any of us have, but Mark Boyd probably described it perfectly. Maybe a little too perfectly. Mark, did you work on this movie? The track was the worst so far, but then again, we had 20 songs of Bread yesterday. Yeah, but only 16 of them were boring. Like really, really boring. It had its moments. That I was drinking instead of listening to that. That's right. You use the wheat to make beer instead of bread. Cool Keith had a great send-up of the Cash Money No Limit albums. Oh yeah. I mean the covers to like the First Come First Serve. I mean that's all-time classic hip-hop cover art. He did it a few other times too. There was the cover of Matthew, Spank Master. They kind of a great send-up. It's exactly the word I would use. Everyone knows all the girls standing in line for the bathroom. Dig it still. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe once the money starts rolling, it's really hard to say no. You know, it's really hard not to adapt your style to a wider audience. I'm choosing my words carefully, but yeah, okay, he's sold out. There, fine. Next to You by Calvin Richardson. All right, everybody grab a partner.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've been watching you for quite some time.
This is good.
You know?
That's
trying to figure out how.
That's funny.
I can step to you. Right now, feeling
Lots of samples on this song.
every time
Way of Life.
I see you walking by, you're so fine, you make me wanna cry.
Didn't care for the rapping on that first Nerd album. Kind of sucks, but production was interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You don't have to look nowhere. Girl, I'll be right. Baby,
I'm trying to remember some of the other songs on it. Getting Better. Is that one of the... I can't... It's hard to think about how like other songs go when this is like blasting directly into my ear. Let's stay here. All right, this is pretty smooth. All right, what scene was this? Keep in mind, this is the Steve Martin Queen Latifah movie. There was the promo of the first Nerd record, then they pulled it and redid it. That's interesting. I don't know if I've heard the original mix. I had the store-bought CD of In Search Of, and I didn't buy the second one because by then I had a computer. Is the Empire Records soundtrack next? Hey, if I remember correctly, I mean, didn't the Empire Records soundtrack have like one good song on it? Wasn't Luster on that soundtrack? I don't know how they worked that one out, but cover and back cover of Cool Seas Textile will always be the best cover art of any rap record, as far as I'm concerned. Best top 5 best cover art hip hop albums. That would be fun as well. I mean, we talk about music on the Social Club, and it is a visual medium, so I think holding up. But I don't know. I don't even know if others own 5 hip hop records. No, I'm just kidding. But it'd be tough to show like the top 5 hip hop cover arts without relying on like superimposed graphics. I don't even have my top 5 hip hop covers in physical form. Some might not have even made it to wax. Still have the promo nerd. It's way more minimal. That'd be cool, man. Do an essay on that. Do a shootout. Make it a video. All right, next to you was next to last, and here we are with the final. Oh, here, we know this.
Feels so good.
I'm Gonna Love You Just a Little Bit More, Baby, by Barry White. That'd be great if this was also the last song in the movie.
You have no idea how it feels.
You know, when the lessons are learned and everybody's
My hands just
looking at each other with with the smirks and smiles. And
I love you, baby.
maybe someone's off in the corner of it, a little bit older, going like, "Oh, you."
Just wanna hold you.
What am I even saying? Such style. A Girl Like You by Edwin Collins. Sung by the Gin Blossoms were hit songs of the Empire Records soundtrack. All right, Edwin Collins of Orange Juice. And the Gin Blossoms of... the Gin Blossoms, it's really easy to get confused by it because every single song has that silly little, like, 3-note arpeggio in the background. It's like... Go listen, everyone. All right. Did you guys talking about the Yay listening party? It was last night. Not a word about it. I didn't even know about it. You know? How the mighty have fallen.
I'm hung up. No doubt.
Listening party for what?
With you, for me, there's no way out.
Vultures 3?
Deeper and deeper. In love with you, I'm falling. Sweeter and sweeter.
Down to 2.5. I have that Barry White 45 record. I like that song. You know, the 45, I mean, this is... I'd say it's fairly sought after just for those open drums at the beginning. Those have been sampled time and time again. And they never sound bad. It's the type of drums you can just put like almost anything over. And that bass line, you know, I mean, that's going right into B-boy material right there. That's, you know, Beans. I think they were doing outside hip hop. Beans from Anti-Pop Consortium.
Hold back. No way.
Good stuff. I think Beans
This time it looks like love is here to stay.
did some work with Techno Animal and also Blockhead.
I'll give you all I have and all.
Billy did a few gigs with Beans in the mid-aughts. So cool. That is cool. Yeah, Beans from Anti-Pop Consortium stuck out on his own. Landed some god-tier feature spots. All right, off to listen to my copies of Super Duper Fly and So Addictive while eating sushi and pumping pills into myself. Don't sleep on the production of a Missy Elliott record. My advice to anyone. Hey, they were dancing too. All right, thus concludes the Bringing Down the House soundtrack. And it was a party. Granted, I don't know if there was a single swear on the entire record. It's it is a Disney touchstone, family friendly kind of soundtrack, isn't it? It's like they leaned into the hip hop as much as they could for 2003, but they kept it pretty clean. And there's nothing jumped out at me the way that it did on that REM record. That caught me by surprise. But I'm gonna give this. It's good. This was good. It was a good soundtrack. Only a couple skips, If I were to go back to it and play, there's really only a couple songs that I would just kind of skip over. Otherwise, even what they did to Shaka Khan turned out all right by me. Y'all might feel differently. Let me know in the chat. We got a rating. Oh, oops. Mark rates it 3 cool bones out of 5 on his scale. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't go so far to say it's great. It has artists on here that have done great things, but the soundtrack, I'm surprised at myself not knowing much about this going into it. It's good. It's good. I would listen again. As a matter of fact, this one might go in the car. Where it will sit. No, I mean, part of the whole reason why I started the stream is because when I bought a car, it had a CD player. Which, I mean, a lot of you are just like, so what? But it was a big deal to me because the car I had before that one, I had for a very long time. And it had a tape deck. So I started, when I got this car with a CD player, by that time I had gotten rid of a lot of my compact discs. I was like, you know what? We're doing records, and I got a digital library now. I don't see the advantage of keeping these around. So I let a lot of them go. And then the CD player comes back to my life. I said, what am I going to do? Well, let's buy some CDs. But I ain't paying no $8, $10 for a CD. Are you serious? I can literally make these things. So I was like, well, let's hit the thrift stores and check out some stuff that we never heard before. So I did, and I started putting them in little CD wallets. And it built up, and I found I didn't really listen to the CDs in the car that much. Because you could, it's a new car. I could hook up my phone. And we still have a couple pretty good radio stations here that I can fall back on if need be. So Severe Exposure was born. We'll just listen to him right here. Sitting in front of the computer. With everybody. In front of God and everyone. Three Cool Bones is strong. Anyway. Grasshopper. Oh, you've seen this. Now you tell us when it's over. Coil doing the Hellraiser soundtrack. Yeah, I wish I'd find a copy of that in the bins. Anyway, this was a good album, but a better episode of Severe Exposure. The chat was lively, and please, thank you very much for the kind words, but I don't hold a candle to Let Go, Hit the Dance Floor by Eve and Jadakiss. Love exactly how it feels about everything. You gotta respect that. Hey, I mean, this stream, let's just be honest with ourselves and each other. Like what you like. Skip what you don't. Who cares? Do you by chance have Dr. Gonz's contact info? I'd love to see him make a cameo on the Social Club. I could pass that along, but I'm like I said before, he's very busy. Apparently, there's a horse in the hospital that he's got to take care of. Better than making tapes for the old car. Besides, 8 tracks can be a pain in the ass. No, but I mean, you get one of those cassette adapters, with a 3.5 millimeter jack on the end, and you could put just about anything through a car speaker. You could turn your car into a guitar amp if you wanted to. Dr. Gon off the grid, but I'll see him at a conference this weekend. Tell him I said hello. Jinx. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Severe Exposure. Had a great time. I think this set the Friday off right. So I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Secret Spins is tonight. And then we hang for a couple days. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, next week is a thing. This is the last Severe Exposure for we'll be back a week from Monday for more Severe Exposures. I got a few things I got to take care of next week, so we're gonna hitting the pause button, and then we'll for 1 week, and then we'll be back for more Severe Exposure, even more severe. But yeah, tune into Secret Spins tonight because it's gonna be special. But it's not so special if you're not there. So please, pretty please, with sugar on top. Take care of yourself. See you later.